Alright, so recently Space Marine 2 got a community update for patch 13 and 14, and just talking about the whole reworks of the year 2 roadmap and a bunch of surprises here and there. I've only just recently started playing Space Marine 2 again, and mainly because that literally there's nothing for me to do other than play the stratagems modes to get the acolytes and stuff like that for the heroic store, right? Other than that, not really much. I pretty much maxed out every class, every weapon you can imagine. This patch 13 is hopefully will probably spark some new life into it, like more, earn rewards and stuff like that. More stuff for me to grind to, essentially, right? So they start off by saying that 12 million players have played Space Marine 2, which is cool. This is like when the game first launched in 2024, and then we've got the new updated roadmap, which they've been talking about for a little bit now in recent replies and stuff like that. Starting off with here, patch 13, which I'm hoping it'll come out in what date is it today? It's May. Yeah, I'm hoping late May, hopefully. But we'll just have to wait and see. So patch 13, new PvE mission, obviously. Siege mode rework, which was something they talked about. New secondary weapon, which is going to be some sort of SMG pistol thing, which is cool. 3 heroic weapons, 6 heroic cosmetics, new equipment, new ordeals. I don't know what that is, to be honest. There's some stuff in this patch where I don't understand it, so forgive me on that. I'm not a fan of reading. Practice arena, which we've heard about a while ago, and war gear update number 1. And then we got the Iron Hands chapter pack for the season pass owners, for people like me. And then we got patch 14, which we have 2 PvP arenas, which, if you play PvE, I mean, that'll be right up your alley. I kind of feel bad for PvP, because it's not really a bad mode, even though there's some people think it is. It's just underbaked. And I think that when Space Marine 3 gets released, I think they'll just go away with the whole PvP stuff and just focus on PvE. I'm hoping the PvE stuff will have bigger player counts. Could you imagine 10 players versus whatever enemies they're gonna throw at us? I mean, that'd be fucking awesome. I mean, I'm sure that the whole mods and stuff like that in Space Marine 2 have already done that, but officially, that would be fucking awesome. New Terminus enemy, which was supposed to be a part of patch 13, which was it's essentially like a sorcerer, like a boss sorcerer for the Thousand Suns. But yeah, it's not coming in patch 13, which is a little bit disappointing. And this enemy is supposed to be on the same level as a Carnifex, for example. But given that we have so much stuff in patch 13, I mean, it's I would say it's forgivable. 6 heroic weapons, new heroic cosmetics, and war gear update number 2, and then we got the Salamander's Champion pack number 2 and the Raptors cosmetic pack. The redacted Champion pack, or whatever it's called back then, is now the Salamander's Champion pack, which is to be honest, I'm not really surprised about it. People really think about maybe there's something to do with the Blood Ravens or the Death Watch or something of that matter. But I don't mind it. I'm hoping that this champion will be for the heavy class, because the Salamanders in general, I mean, they just work with the heavy. When they released the cosmetic pack for the Salamanders, I've been rocking those cosmetics for the heavy class for a little bit up until I changed it. So hopefully this second champion is for the heavy class. And we got big news that they announced that we're going into year 3, which is honestly no surprise to me. I mean, I was thinking that they would do it anyway, but it's glad to see that they actually confirmed it. Yeah, I mean, hopefully Like we'll get like the chaplain class. I mean, I'm just speculating here, but I'm hoping for chaplain class because mainly because like I seen that that latest animation for I don't know what it was, but they had like a Blood Angels chaplain with the skull mask and this and that, and it looked fucking awesome. So that kind of gave me hype for me to see a chaplain class. So I have to wait and see. Then we go into patch 13. What's going on here? I'm not gonna go through like everything. I'm just gonna go through the highlights. So to start off with the Iron Hands chapter pack, we got the Omnissiah axe for the Iron Hands decal logo and stuff like that. I mean, it looks all right, to be honest. And then we got the champion himself. To be honest, I mean, he's all right. I mean, I wasn't really too big on like the Raven Guard champion previously. This one looks fine, but the Tetmarine needs more cosmetics anyway, so it's nice to see that, and I'm sure we'll be adding more stuff for him later on. But he does look cool in these up close images. Then we got the new PvE map, which is back on Kotaku, and the rumors or the leaks say that like it's gonna be a hybrid mission, so it's gonna be Tyranids and Chaos, which I honestly prefer, to be honest. And then they talk about the war ultra grind ordeals and war gear stuff. So essentially it's gonna be stuff that you will earn throughout the game, like challenges and stuff like that to get some cosmetics. Also, that they confirmed that, which this is a really cool thing, we wouldn't be able to like for example use like an iron halo for like the bulwark for example, because it's just tied to the heavy class. But now we can, along with cloaks and a whole bunch of other stuff, which is pretty fucking awesome. I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there who are gonna do the best Sergeant Matoris cosplay, because now we can use the Iron Halo for the bulwark. So that's fucking awesome. And then we got the siege mode update, which is something people have been speculating, like, because before the roadmap got updated, the last patch, which was patch 15, we were supposed to be getting a new siege map. That is completely gone, and given that we have year 3 coming up and confirmed, we'll probably begin that at some point, hopefully. But for now, we do have updates for it. They added new items, for example the turrets, which I think should have came with when the Tetmarine came out, but whatever, and a whole bunch of other things like Tech Priest and stuff like that. The biggest one here is that they'll be adding the Hive Tyrants and the Vortex Beasts as a boss encounter, which is pretty damn cool. But I'm sure that a lot of people will be rage quitting on that. Like when you get to like the higher waves, it's no joke, because you get fucking completely destroyed by 3 Hellbrutes or 3 Carnivexes or whatever, and having like 3 Hive Tyrants or Vortex Beasts. Could you imagine the fucking chaos in that? They talk about the Battle Barge practice arena. I did watch this video. It's a practice arena. I mean, I think they kind of needed this to test out some new weapons, new classes at some point. So that's cool that everyone has a chance to do that. So about screenshots. Then we got some new heroic weapons. We got the plasma pistol, chainsword, and the power axe. They do look cool. Besides the plasma pistol, it's like generic, and there's already like a skin on here for like the plasma rifle or the heavy plasma rifle, which is kind of the exact same thing. But yeah, we got the white scars here, and then we got the blood angels here, which looks pretty fucking awesome. I'm actually been rocking the blood angels for a little bit now for my assault, which yeah, I mean they're coming around, being my second favorite, other than like the Black Templars, which is my first favorite. The new weapon is going to be the Bolt Carbine sidearm. Like I said before, it's going to be an SMG. Disappointing how it looks, because it literally looks like the same SMG from the game, other than maybe it's going to be a little bit smaller. Then we got the 6 heroic cosmetics, which the helmets look absolutely fucking awesome. This is apparently a Black Templar one, Space Wolves, and something I don't know. But he's gold. He looks like a gladiator. I can't speak. He looks like a gladiator. Yeah, these are probably the most unique like helmets I've seen in the game so far, other than like maybe the Space Wolves helmets for the champion and the Blood Angels champion helmet. So these look fucking awesome. Then we got a bunch of legs here, which look disappointing to me, to be honest. This is nothing new. You can already purchase this in the Heroic shop. Then they talk about the community events, which is for this helmet right here. It's still ongoing, and that's really about it. So overall, guys, there's so much stuff on this patch that I'm happy. I mean, there hasn't really been like a big content update that I haven't been really disappointed on, other than like maybe like there's certain types of content, like for example the Obelisk map, which I don't really like. Yeah, I mean overall I'm excited. Originally when the Tech Marine came out, I was going to try and record my gameplay, because I do have a capture card right here, but I never came around to do it. So I'm hoping that I'll get around to doing that at some point whenever this patch comes out, because I really want to give my first impressions on playing the game and stuff like that. I'm excited to see what they do in year 3. Hopefully it's gonna be bigger and better. That's the only thing they can do now, like bigger stuff, more everything essentially. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section if you wanna. Are you excited for it? Are you not? And yeah, that's really about it.